Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy KLA, Clive the Wanderer. And yeah, that was the intro of my guest that's here with me this evening, Jamie Desso. How you been?
Great. Thank you for having me. What a great intro. I mean, that was better
Yeah,
than I would put together.
yeah. I was kind of impressed with you. I seen you on Instagram, and then a friend of mine, all the rage George Page, he interviewed you months ago, and it was a
Oh,
good
yeah, yeah.
interview too. Yeah, and I was curious to know about you also. Like, how long did it take you to do that? Like the kettlebell.
Oh my gosh. I've been doing them for about 3 years and it just I don't even think that I'm at the potential that's out there. Like there's so much you can do with them. Like the movements that you just showed, they're like new movements for me, very advanced that I'm just like trying out. I got the basics down and I'm like, there's just always more that I want to learn. So that was like, you put that together great. I mean, I made it look kind of easy, and those movements are not easy. So
Yeah. Is it heavy? Is
yeah, that's what was that, 16 kgs, 35 pounds.
Yeah.
So to do those movements with that, it's a little bit, I mean, it's not my heaviest kettlebell. I go way heavier. That's actually the lightest I'll go. But for those movements, like the twisting and the turning and the rotational stuff, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah. How long did it take you to, I don't know, could I say master? Or would you say you mastered it?
I guess I don't think mastered, but
No.
maybe I don't know. I guess it depends on who you
Yeah,
talk to.
improve. Like, how long did it
It
take you to
definitely
just get it?
it took me at least, I mean, at least a year to like
Yeah.
even get the basic movements. I mean, a snatch, and like I'm not one that picks up on things quickly.
Right.
I have to like put a lot of practice into it. So definitely at least a year to be like decent.
Mm. Who taught you? Like, or did you learn by yourself?
Um, well, it's funny. My ex actually introduced me to kettlebells. So my boyfriend at the time, he taught me a lot.
Mm. Oh, okay.
And then I mean, after we broke up, I just continued with them, and I've just learned basically by watching people on Instagram. I did hire a coach for about 6 months. He was great. When I hired him, I already like had it down, but I just wanted, you can always improve, you can always get better. I wanted to like clean up my technique, and he definitely helped me with that. Then after him, I went on to get certified. I have my Strong First certification. So I went to a weekend course and learned a lot more there. And it was a wonderful experience, very humbling. And I mean, now I just kind of teach myself.
Yeah. Well, what would be like the benefits from it? I don't know. I'm just throwing that question there.
Kettlebells, so many benefits. Very, very functional. The movements alone, like you can't do a lot of that stuff with machines and with
Yeah.
dumbbells. Like all the rotational movements that you do, very explosive. A lot of
Yeah.
power comes with it. I was a bodybuilder for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
up until kettlebells. I was strict bodybuilder. I would run very just conventional training and um once I got a hold of the kettlebells, even when I sucked at first, like I just loved the challenge, and I just felt like every workout, my heart rate was up. I was building muscle, like burning fat at the same time. And I would say the biggest benefit for me is the convenience and the I mean, I have a whole room with just kettlebells in it. I can work out from home. I do not have to go to the gym, and I can get a full body workout. I could take one pair of kettlebells and go outside and make up a circuit and just kick my own ass. Like that to me is just like priceless. Like if I don't want to leave my house, I can still get an amazing workout.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I see how your body is. Like you look like you can be a bodybuilder. It's funny you said you were you were a bodybuilder before. Yeah, so that's pretty
Yeah, so
cool.
I mean, I would say I definitely had a foundation. All
Yeah,
the muscle I put on isn't strictly from kettlebells, but I definitely put more. People are like amazed that you can actually put on muscle. It's just another way of doing. It's another tool. You can still build the same muscle. I don't target, everything like I used to when I was a bodybuilder. I don't have like an arm day, a back day. I just do full body pretty much all the time besides my leg days. Um, so I definitely think that like my arms may have become a little smaller. I don't know, my biceps, like I don't really sit there and do curls, but I don't care. Like I'm just training for performance and enjoyment right now.
yeah. What got you started at the time? What got you started doing bodybuilding?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. That was so long ago.
Yeah,
I was a college athlete and then high school college athlete after college. I kind of was just like I need to do something and
yeah,
I started in like little classes, like group fitness classes because I didn't know what I was doing. And then I actually met a girl at the gym and she was like lifting on her own and we just started lifting together and I was probably bodybuilding for a good I want to say 14 years
mm,
before I found kettlebells. So I've done it all. I've done circuit training. I've done, you know, I had my cardio phase, I had my strength training phase, and now I'm in my kettlebell. I don't think this phase will ever end, honestly. Like it's just I'm never bored. I always want more. I always enjoy every single workout. I look forward to it. When I was a bodybuilder, I kind of was like bored doing the same thing every day
yeah,
and it got old and this like just doesn't get old to me for some reason.
yeah. Were you competing or you just was a bodybuilder?
I never competed. I mean, I could
Oh,
have.
okay.
Everyone was like, "Yo, why aren't you competing?" For me, I thought about it, but I just like tracking my calories and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't like it. Like, it was just
yeah,
too much anxiety for me. And I did at one point get to a spot in my life where I was um not eating enough at all and I ended up in the hospital and I
yeah,
just don't I didn't ever want to go back to that place. I feel
yeah,
like some people can do it and like come back from it fine and I'm just like not one of those people.
yeah,
Um so yeah, I never really competed. Um Even like now, at the beginning of this year I got really sick with the flu and I never get sick. And it was a good like 5 days. I couldn't eat. And I remember I was like shredded. I looked great. And I was like, but I lost so much strength and I was like pissed. I was like, no, I don't want to. I'd rather have a little weight on me and be able to like throw around these kettlebells and my sandbags instead of like looking shredded and just feeling weak.
yeah. Eventually, I mean, we all get sick. It's just a part of life. I don't know. To me, that's what I
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
understand. Yeah,
And
but
this
yeah,
year was like crazy, the sicknesses going around. 'Cause I really, even when I do get sick, I bounce back in like a day. And this had me out for like 5 days.
5 weeks. Oh, wow.
No,
Okay,
5 days.
5 days. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we got all the rage George Page. Hey, Jamie, Queen of the
Nice.
Kettlebell.
That
Yeah,
I wish.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like you do your thing in the kettlebells. I mean, you kind of you notice that you teach kids and stuff, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
love it. That was just like a random one Friday I brought in my kettlebell and started juggling for them and they were like so like intrigued. Then I kept bringing it in and then I reached out to a man and he like has kettlebells for kids and we raised funds for them and now they all have their own kettlebell in my class.
yeah, yeah. Do they are they so you do it with them every day or is it
Not every
consistent?
day, but a couple days a week. And I mean, they're good. They got good quick. Kids learn, I swear, faster than adults because um even like the flows that I teach them, they pick up on it really quickly. Where when I first started doing kettlebell flows, I would have to screen record people and watch them for days and practice before I could get it. And these little second graders are getting it in like 10 minutes.
So what kind of you're a health teacher, just a
No,
regular teacher?
I'm just a classroom teacher. I teach all the subjects. I'm not PE.
Oh,
Um, I just I teach second grade and these kids need movement breaks in the day. So instead of like putting on a YouTube video where they like follow it along, I'm like, I'm going to do kettlebells with them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we might as well hop on the Instagram. Yeah. Like for you, like what like how many times do you do it like in a day? Like your work.
How many times do I work out?
Yeah, like what's like I see like here it's like the single kettlebell complex
Oh, like in my
pounds
classroom, you
and
mean?
like anywhere like you just working out like
Well, I
five
usually just
rows or
work
you do
out.
lunges.
Yeah, I work out like once. I only work out once a day. I do try to, I take a rest day, but sometimes my rest
Yeah,
days I'll do like a kettlebell flow. But now that I'm learning, like trying to learn new things, like I'm trying to learn the club to do a club work and landmine
yeah,
work. Sometimes I'll do like an extra workout, but it's really just like practice,
right.
like practicing
That's
new skills. But again, like when I do that, it's like light, it's not heavy or intense.
and this is like 24 kg. Wow.
24
Okay.
kgs, that's pretty heavy for a woman to be doing a complex like that with. Um I would say like yeah, I'm very strong with the kettlebell, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So you do like five rows. So this like the four swings. It kind of helps with the biceps or something like that.
I mean, it's just full body, and it's funny because when
Yeah,
we do that my students will like count the reps in their head and they'll like add it and they'll be like, "Oh, that's this many reps." And I'm like, "All right, let's tie some math into this."
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is yeah. Like what grade you teach? Like are they like first or second graders?
Second grade, so they're like 7, some of them
Oh,
8 years old.
okay, that's cool. That's cool. There was one I think you did this. Well, I think one of these.
That one went like crazy viral. I don't even know why.
Which one? Which one
This one
there?
right here.
Oh, okay. It was either this or put on a movie.
That was the
Are
day
they
before
really
second
noisy?
grade.
Do they get like when you wasn't teaching them the kettlebells, were they like noisy and stuff like that, or just like hard
Oh,
to
they're
control?
always noisy. They're the noisiest class I've ever had. They're so
Yeah.
noisy, and the only time they're engaged is when I bring out the kettlebells.
Wow. Wow. So you kind of put the beast kind of I don't know that's a good analogy because sometimes kids they can be monsters a bit a little bit
I kind of
you
I
know
and I kind of use it as like a reward. Like we get our work
yeah
done, we can do this.
yeah wow this is cool like yeah that's
Look at
good I mean yeah.
them.
So like when but like in like athletic like growing up like you used to play basketball baseball what
I did
sport did you play?
basketball, softball, soccer.
Oh, were you good in all sport?
Yeah, I was always athletic and I could have been a lot better. I didn't have the drive that I have like now in life. Like I
Yeah,
didn't spend time like practicing. I kind of just like showed up and was good. Um, but I definitely could have been way better. I was always athletic. But I never really trained like how I train now. I feel like I'm more athletic now than I was when I played sports just because of
oh,
kettlebells.
oh. Like besides like teaching your students, do you teach like older people how to?
Yeah, I have a couple clients right now, and I actually have a child client too. I just really enjoy teaching kids. Um, I don't know, for some reason, like I love having like children clients more than I like having adult clients. But my thing right now is I teach full time and I tutor, so like I don't have a lot of time for like taking on extra clients. This summer I'll have more time, but and maybe eventually I won't like tutor as much and I'll take on
Yeah,
more clients. I'll just see how it goes, where it goes.
yeah. What made you want to be a teacher?
My first grade teacher. I don't know. I had this amazing first grade teacher and we had a great connection and I still think about her to this day. And I remember being in first grade and being like, I want to be a teacher when I grow up. And I think that's like the kind of teacher I want to be with my students. Like, I want them to think that about me. Like, never forget like my second grade teacher, or I taught first grade for many years too. So, yeah, I think it's very important to like form some kind of bond and connection with your students. And um, I am like, I'm a strict teacher. They know like they're gonna get in trouble if they don't do what they're supposed to do, but they all know that I absolutely love them. They're all happy at school each day. They'll say my one student the other day said, even though you're really strict and you yell at us a lot, I think we could all say that you're our favorite teacher. She like spoke for the whole class.
Yeah, it'd probably be a different story if you was in high school. You probably would hate it.
Yeah, I don't know. I
You
I
probably would
love the
hate it.
younger kids.
Yeah,
The oldest I've ever taught is third,
yeah,
and I even liked third grade. Like they still love their teacher. They're not like I just know how I was in middle school, and I don't want to deal with that. So
yeah. I remember when I was like first grade. I went to a Christian school. It's called David Grayson, and they would hit you with the ruler like if you act up and stuff. That's when the time where the teachers can discipline you. Now it's not even
now
like
you
that no more.
can't. Now
Nah,
you can't discipline at all. It's
nah.
crazy.
Yeah. I did. What's like the best part? Do you like being with your students?
Oh my gosh. They're hilarious. They say the funniest shit to me and they have no filter and they're just I don't know. I love second grade. This is my first year in second grade and they're at the age where they're like they have these personalities that are funny and I don't like the way they like they'll call me bro. They'll be like,
Yeah.
"Bro, why do we got to do this?" But they're not disrespectful. They're just funny. They're at that age.
Yeah.
I like our time where we can joke around and stuff. My favorite subject to teach is reading. I love teaching them reading. I had a
Mm,
kid the other day, right in the middle of our reading lesson, look up at me and say, Miss Desso, I've never worked so hard for another teacher. Like,
mm.
I love that. Like, I love when they're like excited to learn and they see themselves improving and getting excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I'm gonna keep it real. Like growing up, it wasn't easy, like in school, because it's like you got to take it what the teacher telling you and stuff, and like I didn't really do great in subjects, so like I would like I would fail like a test, and they just knew me as failing the test. So when I passed, like, so when I did pass the test, they would be cheering for me. Like if I
Right.
got 100, yeah, so. Yeah. Do you have like students that it's hard for them to just like keep up with the work?
The majority of my class.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
in a district where, yeah, it's just kids now are like below grade level every single year. And the standards aren't getting any easier. I feel like they're just putting higher standards.
Yeah.
So there's this big gap. It's really crazy, actually, the education system right now. There's a huge gap where they think that kids should be and where they actually are and a lot of teachers are you have to teach to the test, you have to teach them to the test, and these kids aren't ready for that. There's so many skills that they're missing and that's why they're getting frustrating and hating school,
Yeah.
uh, because they're already so far behind and we just keep putting more on them. Who would be able to even pay attention? Like they can't even sit through a lesson because they have no clue what's going on. So, I mean, as a teacher, I have to try to, yes, I have to teach those lessons still, but then I have to like pull them in small groups and make sure they're learning it in some way. Like I might have to teach it in a different way to them.
Yeah. You don't have like somebody that helps you a little bit, like in the class.
No, I'm in the room all by myself all day with 17 kids, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
I
Like,
probably would be doing the same thing you do with the kettlebells.
seriously, people don't realize, like, kids these days, like, there should not be a classroom in second grade, first grade. There should not be one adult in a classroom. There just shouldn't.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not. It's just not a great thing at all. Like,
yeah,
if I'm working with a small, because we have to teach in small groups, like that's
yeah,
what we do. We pull groups, and then the rest of the kids are doing independent stuff. But these students are not independent. So when I'm working with kids, these other kids are just doing whatever that they want. They're supposed to be doing like their iReady Chromebook tests. They're on video games. They're like throwing things at each other. They're like, it's chaos. There should be a teacher monitoring that, and then a teacher teaching the small groups.
yeah. No, I was thinking like, I mean, since you're like really good with on this the kettlebell thing, why did you ever consider being like a PA teacher?
I That's what I originally wanted to do, and my college counselor talked me out of it at the time, actually. She
Oh,
said that it'd be way too hard for me to find a job. There's not a lot of jobs. So I did classroom teaching instead, and I actually recently had an interview or spoke with another woman who lives in Texas. No, she's in California, and she's like a PE coordinator, and she's like trying to recruit PE teachers, and she's like, why don't you just come out here? And I'm like, that does not sound awful. Now it
you
really
you
doesn't.
like when we was messaging each other. You're based in Albany, right?
Yeah, I'm in New York. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in New York City, so
Oh
yeah,
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 I go to the city a lot, often, just for kettlebell gym stuff. There's
yeah,
not a lot up where I am,
yeah. Yeah,
so
I mean, I've been the last time I've been to Albany was I was at Job Corps.
you
I
were
was at
where?
I was at Job Corps, Glenmont, New York. I don't know if
Okay.
you're familiar with that, but I was at
Yeah, I know where Glenmont is.
yeah, I was there, and yeah, I didn't stay long. I stayed with like 3 months there, 4 months exactly. Yeah, 4 months
There's
if I'm
really
not
nothing to
mistaken.
say for, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, when I remember when I was there, we had like we had a academics, but then we had to learn a trade. Like I had cooking, like a cooking class, and I wasn't great at no baking actually, cooking and baking, but I wasn't really good at baking and stuff. So with the academics, I wasn't good at the math, and I was acting a fool. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and so
Right.
they kicked me out and stuff like that. But uh, it was a hard road. So summertime is almost here. Are you ready for it? So what are your plans to do in the summer?
Oh my God, I'm so ready for the summer. I actually will tutor. I tutor full time. I have a tutoring business that I started, and right now I have about during the school year I have about, I want to say, 12 clients. But over the summer it will increase, and I'll tutor. Maybe I'll do a little bit of training on the side, and really that's it. I'm actually in 2 weeks going to Denver to coach at a Belfast event. So
Okay,
that's gonna be like my coaching debut, I guess. I'm pretty excited for that.
that's cool.
Um, but yeah, really no plans. Just, I'll still be working.
Oh, okay. When you get there, what you're gonna train like what people that's out of shape or
And no, it's actually like all a group, like people that do kettlebells from all over. They come to this event, and you sign up for certain classes that you want to take. And I went to the last event in Miami. It was in October, and I just attended it. And this time I'm coaching a class.
okay. I hope you do good in that. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
What's your passion like in like teaching or kettlebells? Would you say out of?
Oh, I mean, kettlebells are my passion.
Oh, okay, okay.
Teaching is not my passion. Teaching is my job.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't hate it. I like it, but like, it's not
Yeah, I
my passion.
understand. I understand. How much respect for teachers is hard work, and you have so much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, I this girl I know. I know she was a substitute teacher, and she was going through problems with the students and stuff. And
Oh,
you know, I
being a sub is even worse.
yeah, I heard I heard from two different people. Yeah, I heard.
Whenever I have a sub and I come back, oh my gosh, they're like, "Yo, these your kids were like crazy out of control." The principal had to come in. I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's check out some more Instagram pics of you working out. Yeah. Like, what do you do like in like outside of kettlebells? Like, do you do other workouts?
I do, yeah, I do some sandbags. I just started some landmine workouts, and I actually had this company send me a mace club, so I'm starting to learn that.
Yeah.
I like all of it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So you flipping that thing? Like, is it heavy for you to just flip
No,
it? You
that one's
kind of do it
actually
like a like
no, that one's not heavy. That one's only 6 kgs. I'm not sure
yeah.
how many pounds that is, but like when I have that bell, it's strictly for flipping and doing like flows.
Okay. Wow.
That's
Okay.
more just like this is like a mind workout,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I love
Like
it.
mentally, like yeah, like does it help you mentally, or I don't know. I'm just throwing that question in
Oh,
because it
absolutely. I mean, even just memorizing the movements and mentally like how many times I drop that kettlebell and have to start over.
yeah.
It's just I mean, I do it in the snow. That's another mental like I hate the snow. I'll be outside in the snow doing. That's when I first started. Like I couldn't
Mm,
even catch more than one.
mm. So you don't have like no friends that you can also work out with doing the kettles?
Um I mean, I go to the gym I go to, we all work out together on Sundays, but there's not a lot of people I know that do kettlebells around here. And
Yeah.
every time I have like anyone work out with me, they end up stopping. No one
Mm.
wants to work out with me. No one wants to work out with me. And that's fine.
Wow. It's that. Yeah. It's that complex, huh?
Yeah, I'm not I'm in my own zone. Like I think that a lot of women tend to like become competitive with me, and I don't know why. Like I'm not competing against anyone. I could care less what anyone's doing, but that does
Yeah.
happen, and I've lost like a lot of friends. Like people just stop fucking with me.
You serious? Just like what? Like what? Why?
I just think that it's like a jealousy, envy thing. I don't know. I
Mm.
don't
Are
know.
they out of shape or something?
No, they're in shape, but they're like almost thinking they have to do what I do, and
Yeah.
then when they can't, they get upset. I don't know. I can't really I don't know. I do get a lot of hate from both men and women. I think it's just that a lot of people work out to work out, but I like have
Yeah.
this just I have this like deep passion for it. I'm not
Right.
just like working out to like look good. Like this is what I love to do, and I don't know, like that upsets people for some reason. I
Yeah.
didn't ask for this. Like I didn't ask to be this way. This is just how I've always been. Always, even
Mm.
before kettlebells, like when I was a bodybuilder, when I was a runner, I'm just like over the top with all of it.
Oh, you take it to I don't know if I could use this analogy. You're like Bruce Wayne. You try to do like a physical perfection, if I could use that.
Not even that. I don't even care to be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just always trying to get better.
Right. No, I mean, I would say I know what you mean, like, because there were times where I would work out and, I would want to get improved, and that was like anything, I remember I played basketball and I wasn't good. I started playing basketball when I was 17, and it was like a trials and tribulation because nobody wasn't teaching me how to do it. Some people, like a couple of people, have taught me some pointers, and I think like I would just kind of like if I had the opportunity, I would just like focus on it and stuff like that. And there were times that I've done yoga and kind of just like trying be to reach that perfection, if I could use
Right.
that, So I mean, I get what you're saying, you know. Yeah. So and then with like the guys, I don't know, they're gonna feel a bit insecure because
Oh my God,
you're a
I
girl.
have the biggest man haters. It's so crazy. It's not even women are like usually like cool and they're like, yeah, you're awesome, blah blah. These men are like, that's too heavy for you. You're gonna get hurt. I'm like, yo, I've been fucking doing this for 3 years. Did I get hurt once? No. Like, I know my body.
Yeah,
I know when to like not push it. I know when to push it. Like, and if I do get hurt, I don't give a fuck. I'll get over it. Like, I've been injured before. I rebound very quickly because I'm very strong.
yeah, yeah. You look strong doing this. Like you're doing the squats and like not was this heavy for you?
What's this? How many kgs is that?
32.
Yeah,
Like it's 3 plus.
that's like 70 something pounds, 70 pounds.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
I mean
That
women aren't doing a complex like this with that weight.
yeah. I mean, I don't even know if I would do it. I mean, I would
I mean,
try
I
to
don't
do
even
it,
think
but
there's like men that probably couldn't do this. That's the thing. There are women out there that can maybe like lift as the weight is like they could lift that, but they're not doing a full like minute and a half complex with that weight without
yeah,
stopping. Like, and I
yeah,
do get like I'm very different than a lot of the kettlebell women. Like they're mainly like they look really fluid. They use like 16 kgs and their form is perfect. And I'm not like that. And so I'm like different. And I think some people like that about me, but some people don't like that about me.
Mm. Are there moments where you think that you could do a little mistakes, or I don't know, like like maybe somebody could critique you on something that they know about kettlebells? I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
No, like if you like how do you know that you're always doing the right, like you're doing something right? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I just do it. I don't
Oh,
care.
you just oh,
I know.
so in
I
other
mean, I
words,
know I'm not. I know my movement. I know all the movements. It's
oh,
like
okay,
I'm just like I don't care to be. I don't care to like drop my weight so I look perfect doing it. I like the struggle.
right,
I like I'm doing the movement correctly. I'm just using a lot heavier weight. So I
oh,
don't
okay.
look like you can tell I'm struggling up through it. Like but I've always trained that way. A
Mm,
lot of women don't train that way. So they don't understand it.
yeah, you could do. I don't know. Like, would you ever consider doing that, or
What?
you seem like you can do CrossFit. Ever consider doing it?
I mean, I'm not against it, but
Uh,
I just like what I'm doing now.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. You just have that physique. Yeah, you have a nice
Yeah, that I
physique.
mean, I got that physique from kettlebells, honestly.
Kettlebells, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
I had more
how
of a
long,
bodybuilding physique before.
yeah, how long do you spend time doing it? Like in a day, like 2 hours or an hour?
At least an hour and a half, I would say.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's cool. Yeah, with the guys, guys, they gonna feel a little bit challenged because you're doing something that you know that they can't do.
Right.
So, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
it's not.
at first it used to like bother me a little bit, but now I'm so used to it. I'm like, oh my God, another freaking troll.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. So, but I noticed that you do lunges. That's cool. Like, what do you do? Like like them split squats? Doing
Oh
that?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bulgarian split squats, all of it.
Mm. Is it, is there like an athlete that you're inspired by?
No.
Hello?
Myself. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just inspired by
oh,
myself.
okay. Yeah.
I mean,
So
there's a lot of
what
women
like
out there
how
that I'm like, they're awesome, but there's not like anyone that I'm trying to like be.
no, you don't have to be. You just like them as an athlete, like
I don't even
you know,
watch. I'm not like a big no. I mean, there's kettlebell people that I like.
yeah. Oh, you're not like a big sports person like that, or
No, 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 no.
oh,
No, I
okay.
just play. I don't watch.
Oh, you never watched like even just growing up, or just
No,
watching
I
like
was never into it. No.
um, okay, yeah, yeah. How far do you see yourself doing teaching?
Um, I don't know, honestly. If I could get out,
Mm,
I'd get out now.
yeah.
There's days
So
I'm
how
like,
long
let
you?
me go on Feet Finder.
Uh, how long has it been? How long has it been since you were teaching them?
17 years, I want to say.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, that's good. I mean, you must like it. There's something about it that you must
I
enjoy.
do like, I like
Like
the
you.
actual, like being in my classroom with my students, but everything else on top of that is just like bullshit now.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah, school is very frustrating. So
It's
yeah.
changed a lot,
You ever?
and the pay is not nearly enough. Like I have to have a second job to even live my life. Um, yeah, it's just we don't get paid enough, honestly.
Yeah. Well, at least you got a job. So there's people that don't have a job or work minimum wage, and you know.
Yeah, but then you gotta
So
like, but like as an educator, I feel like we shouldn't be having to have a second job to survive because not only am I educating children all day long, then I'm going home and working all night. I can't even put into my job like I really want to because I'm
yeah,
working a second job. Like an educator shouldn't have to do that, but it is what it is.
yeah. I'm sure it'll get better. You, there's gonna be times that you're gonna have to struggle. So
Well,
um,
yeah, I don't struggle because I just work my ass off. But
yeah,
and that's the difference. Like you can struggle or you can be like, all right, let me find other means. And it's how it's your perspective or what you do about it. So like, yeah, I'm fine. I make good money, but it's only because I work my ass off.
yeah. So all of Age George Page says health and fitness is important to teach the kids. Yeah.
I think
Maybe
so.
you.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of them
Maybe.
know
Go
nothing
ahead.
about it.
Yeah.
A
Maybe
lot of
you.
them, like, they come to school, their breakfast is, Doritos and soda. Like, that's what they bring for breakfast.
Oh, that's not good.
No. They don't have any support, like, at home teaching them this. So, even if I could get them, like, you know, a little bit into it, maybe they'll like it will lead them into sports instead of into drugs.
Yeah. I mean, America got like already a health problem with food
Yeah,
and
that's
all
why
that stuff.
I get so many haters on the videos of me working out with my students, and people are like, "How can you even hate on this? Like, we're obese. Like, our country is obese. Like, we need to change this."
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I mean, you probably could do like a workout video with the kids and the students. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there. So, it's sad. It's a sad state of what teachers go through.
Yes, it
Yeah,
really is. Like, nobody really knows.
yeah.
Nobody
So
knows.
I wouldn't want to be a teacher.
It's just way different now. Like the physical and emotional abuse that you go through all day, whether it's from your students or their parents, um, and like administration doesn't do anything about it. It's like I'm lucky this year. Like I have a good group. My group loves me. I mean, I have a couple that are just like, you know, those kids that are like, oh my God. But for the most part, they're a good group. They're not disrespectful. They love me. And the parents this year love me because their kids love me. But at the beginning of the year, I had to like win those parents over. Like I had some parents like really giving me shit. And I'm not one that like puts up with shit. I'm not going to be like, I'm not an ass kisser. I'm not going to be like, oh, whatever you say. Like I had to like win them over through their child.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. So, what other? Oh yeah, you did a podcast. I seen it like on your Instagram with a mother and a daughter duo. How was that?
A mother and a daughter? I did
Yeah,
a
I think
workout, you mean?
I don't know. I mean, I seen the poster. Let me see.
Oh,
I seen the
that was
poster.
just a mom. Or I don't even I wasn't that was just one
Yeah, it
woman.
is. Right. Oh, okay. Bella and Sierra Stocklin. Okay. Well, this
I
was
don't
a
know why.
podcast.
Yeah, that was just one woman.
Okay.
But
How
yeah, it
was
was
that
great.
podcast for you?
It was nice. It was
Okay.
she was a great person to chat with, and then I did one recently after that. The woman from California, she was I mean, I could have talked to her for hours. She was lovely. And that one hasn't been posted yet, but
Okay. What's it? Yeah. Yeah, the parents be hating. It's more the mothers than the dads. Yeah. Well, I wish you good luck. I mean, I
thank you.
mean, like, yeah, like, how do you see yourself with the kettlebells? Like maybe like in the future.
I mean, at some point I would like to just be doing that, but we'll see. For right now, I mean, I'm having fun teaching my students, and um we have the news coming in on Tuesday. They're coming to our classroom.
Oh yeah,
So
it's
that'll be
about you.
interesting.
You doing the
Yeah, they're
kettles?
coming in for the like to talk about the kettlebells. They're going to interview
Yes,
me and a
great.
couple of my students, and so we'll see. I don't know. Maybe like this will be a big change in the education system. Maybe
Yeah,
they'll stop cutting PE and realize like kids need this movement.
yeah. I mean, growing up, I remember I had PE. I had
We had
what that?
PE every day. We had
Yeah,
it every day, and we had recess for at least I think 20 minutes every
yeah,
day. So now they have PE 3 times a week and like a 10-minute recess. Some schools got PE cut completely. They have
yeah.
no PE.
Wow, that's
It's
unheard of.
it's crazy. Like I don't even understand why they would think that should be cut.
Wow, and you upstate? Well, I can imagine New York's, but even New York City. I mean, they do have. I'm assuming that they have like gym. Because
Some of them don't know it got cut a lot there
yeah, yeah,
in the city. It got cut a lot.
yeah. Oh wow, wow. I don't know what to say.
Like I don't know, priorities are not there, but
I mean, now that especially this young generation, they smoke weed and all that stuff.
yeah, they're just getting into unhealthy stuff, and it's like, why don't you just
Yeah,
start them young? Get them addicted to working out, you know? Like
yeah,
I would say, yeah, I'm definitely addicted, but better that than addicted to drugs.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, thank you for sharing your story, and I would hopefully you be a kettlebell instructor or something like that, full time kettlebell
Maybe a
instructor.
kid's kettlebell instructor. That would be
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I
And
do love the kids. So yeah,
yeah,
that would be awesome.
great news. Yeah, but thank you though for giving me the opportunity to talk with you. Yeah,
Of course. Thank you for
yeah,
reaching out.
no doubt, no doubt. And I
Yeah,
got
I'll keep you posted about the news.
yeah, yeah. I would love to hear that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Follow
Hopefully my
me.
students don't say anything crazy.
Follow, well, follow me on IG. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So thank you, yo, all the Red George page. Thank you for the thank you for being in the chat, and I'm
Thank you,
signing off.
George.
Yeah, so leave you with this outro, Miss Desso.
Why aren't you flexing? Your mom's jealous of this? All right, I'll work out with your mom. Mom's crazy about me? This is hard. I'm in heels today, people. Okay. All right. All right, everyone gets a kiss.